This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rhine Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Rhine today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated, does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes, Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live, for business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Marianne, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Rind Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate value.
And welcome into Al Billinger Fieldhouse, the TMP Monarchs and the Plainville Cardinals. Jeremy McGuire along with Dave Barber. Tell you what, Dave, this is what you play for, a chance for a league title. I don't think anybody expected it out of this team this year for TMP. I will raise my right hand and say I didn't as well. But the Monarchs have put themselves in position to secure at least a tie for MCL regular season title. And as Coach Hurdle mentioned, that's really a feather in their cap.
Well, again, they've worked hard to get to this point in the season and have the right to fight for that top spot in the Mid-Continent League here tonight. Should be a good game. I expect this is going to be one of those games that both these teams will go at each other extremely hard, leave everything on the floor, and at the end it's going to be who wants it more.
Well, when you look at TMP, you look at Plainville, they will look almost identical minus the different colored uniforms. Chris Trees played here at TMP under Joe Hurdle, coached under him for several years. Most everything they run is exactly the same. With that in mind, it comes down to execution and maybe who wants it a little bit more.
Kind of reminds me of when back in the day when Waukene and Smith Center used to play each other in football. The same offense against the same defense both ways. But yeah, and when that's what it comes down to, is who executes, who takes care of the basketball, and who finishes the strongest.
Well, you knew back in those days that 16 was going first, and then after that it was going to be maybe a fullback dive. Am I close?
Yeah, close. It was probably going to be, in our case, it was 15. Your case, they called it 16, but anyway, it was off tackle left about 75% of the time. And just try and stop it.
Oh wait, we're not in football season. Back to basketball. You get us two talking about football, and we're
might be in trouble.
We're little kids in a candy store. But this game, you look at the matchups, pretty even. Plainville stout up front. Monarch's going to have to work hard inside to make sure they don't get their lunch ate.
Yeah, they're going to have to fight extremely hard inside. You're going to have Renz play a good game, strong inside. You have to have Lager come off the pitch and provide some of those big minutes inside that he's done down the stretch of this season. It's about a workman's effort tonight.
Plainville in their road blacks with the Cardinal red numerals and lettering trimmed in white. TMP, their home whites with the navy blue numerals and lettering trimmed in silver. It is Reif and Renz in the center circle. Tip is won by TMP. David McFarland, Hayden Lowe, Chase Worth, Luke Reuter, Creighton Renz for TMP. Underneath Renz, looking for some help. Still in some trouble. Hayden Lowe will bail him out. Hayden will go inside, has it stripped away, gets it back, and we're on the floor. He rolls it out. It's going to be a turnover as Plainville gets the basketball. Cardinals with Ryan Baresh, Jared Copeland, Justin Reif, Hayden Friend, and Hayden Gillum. A three-pointer outside, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It is going to be Plainville basketball. 7:26 to go. We've already seen quite a bit of action in 34 seconds. Deep inbound comes to Gillum, now Friend. He likes to shoot the three-pointer, but not necessarily right away. There's a shot inside by Gillum. Rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Plainville, maybe?
I think so. I can't believe they're going to.
I was going to say, I can't see how they could call that on TMP, but you never know. And it's a foul on Justin Reif, his first team foul. Full court pressure by the Cardinals. Lowe gets it to McFarland. David with the dribble. Plays it on the baseline to Renz. Cross the lane to Reuter. His shot, it goes in, but it won't count. It'll be a foul on Jared Copeland, who took one in the chops as he got underneath Luke. I think that's where the foul occurred too, but
almost before he even caught the pass.
Inbounds. TMP gets it to Renz. Now Creighton will go to the rim, lays it up, can't get it. Boy, a little bit of interference caused by Gillum. Now Friend on the fast break will hold up. And when I say fast, he is one speedy dude. Left-handed dribble by Baresh, top of the key. TMP lost to Plainville in that third place game of the Mid-Continent League Tournament. 60-51, a game where they turned it over 23 times. The shot is up and rattles home for Hayden Gillum, his first bucket. 2-0 Plainville on top. Here comes TMP. Chase Worth plays it to McFarland. David off the dribble. Now Chase Worth just inside the arc. Jumper is way off the mark, rebounded by Baresh. Here comes Plainville left to right. Looking for some opening. Now hands it off to Copeland on the baseline, and a foul is going to be called on TMP. I believe Luke Reuter is going to get called for the push. And that's Luke's first team foul on TMP. 6 away to go first quarter. 2-0 Plainville on top. Inbound to Friend. He'll drive baseline, floats it up, misses. Rebounded by Reuter. Good defense by Lowe. Right to left, far side, McFarland. David backs it out in the corner. Now looks on the bounce. Can't find anybody. Chase Worth will help him out. Chase on the dribble at the free throw line extended, and a 3-second call against the Monarchs. First turnover of the ball game. Second turnover on TMP. Back over to the Monarchs, or to the Cardinals. 5:40 to go first quarter. One bucket, a rattler by Hayden Gillum, and a foul on TMP. That's going to be called on Chase Worth. Muscling up a little bit.
That kind of got that forearm in the back and just trying to hold his position, but that's a...
You can't gain an advantage by pushing into him. If you just stand there with it, you'll be all right. And Gillum travel. Turnover on the Cardinals, that's their second. Back over to TMP. Low. Let some of the traffic clear. This team has matured in the fast break over the season. They realize they don't have to push everything right away. Monarchs looking for their first points. Luke Reuter misses from three, rebounded by Renz, and that's going to be the second foul on Jared Copeland. So we'll see if that brings a Plainville substitution, and it will. It will be Chase Selmer, the 5'8 junior, into the lineup.
That was just Renz going strong.
And Selmer didn't go all the way to the scorer's table to check in. There he did. Yeah, Renz went right after that, and Copeland ran into a brick wall when he tried to get that one. And that's a TMP turnover on an offensive foul. That's on David McFarland.
Calling a pretty tight game here early.
Yeah, they are both ways for sure. On the right corner, Hayden Friend with it, top side, Reif looking down inside. They're going to swing it around left side. Selmer with on the bounce, back to Hayden Friend. Dribbles, kicks it in the corner. There's a three-pointer off the mark by Baresh, rebounded by TMP. Monarchs let some of the traffic clear. Not a lot of offense, 2-0 Plainville. Worth, top side to Reuters, swing it to McFarland. Long three for David. It is no good, hits the wire and the iron, holding that backboard in place. Back over to Plainville. Friend with the dribble. Selmer, who replaced Copeland, who got in early foul trouble. Now Friend traveled with the basketball.
Neither one of these offenses really clicking on all their cylinders yet.
I would say they are misfiring. They're still waiting for the starter to engage. Bounce pass on the baseline, Renz. Back to Reuter. They zip it inside to Worth, who lays it up, can't score it. Rebounded by Gillum. Boy, Friend on the run. He's dangerous that way. Reif off the glass and in. Tough one for Justin Reif. He has two, 4-0 Plainville. Here comes the Monarchs on the run. McFarland goes inside. That's a blocking foul on Gillum. And David will go to the line to shoot two. Boy, David, it's a good thing that he went a little bit to his right. If he'd have stayed on that same line, he would have barreled through Hayden Gillum.
Well, I think that and the fact that he kind of made that little fake to the left kind of drew Gillum to the left a little bit. And like he said, he shifted enough to the right. Got the contact and the foul.
McFarland at the line to shoot a pair. First one's up and perfect. David 81% from the line. That's the first point for TMP. It took him 4 minutes and 1 second.
Well, hopefully that free throw will just knock the lid off the rim.
Willie Wilkerson. Jared Casey in for Plainville. Michael Lager, Ryan Carlin in for TMP. Second free throw for McFarland is right in there. And the first two for TMP. Plainville on top 4-2. 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. Right side, Casey likes a three-point shot. And Baresh nowhere to go. Selmer back to Baresh. Casey top of the key. McFarland out on him quickly. Near steal by Reuter. They zip it other side for Selmer. His three is on the mark. Chase Selmer hits the three. Plainville up 7-2.
Selmer for three.
3:25 to go. TMP has yet to hit a field goal. McFarland in the lane, and that's going to be a foul called on Hayden Friend. That will be his first. And the 5th team foul on Plainville. Reuter to inbound it for TMP, gets it to Renz. Goes against Wilkerson and up and under, and that's going to be a foul called on Wilkerson. Willie Wilkerson picks up the foul. That is his first personal. Inbound to Lager. Michael can't hit it. Looking for the rebound, can't find it. And then a foul on TMP. If that's on McFarland, that's his second.
The Monarchs cannot buy a bat. They've missed
Everything.
3 or 4 point-blank shots. Everything is right, 0 for 6 from the field.
Not a good way to start for TMP. But thankfully, Plainville's not exactly lighting it up. Friend off the bounce. He is going to be fouled on the floor. And that's on Carlin. That's his first. McFarland will sit. Lowe comes in. Boy, this is eerily similar to that Trigo game where we were shooting free throws. Now they're calling them both ways, but boy, just way too tight. Selmer, now Casey, he'll fire that 3. No good, rebounded by Carlin, and he got fouled by Wilkerson, who just picked up his second foul, and Ryan Carlin will shoot 1 and 1 for TMP with 2:54 to go in the first quarter. Chandler Selmer checking in. Hayden Gillum will check in. And Ryan Carlin will shoot for TMP, 1 and 1, 71% on the season. Free throw, no good, rebounded by Casey. Plainville basketball, 5-point lead. TMP still waiting on their first field goal. Selmer plays it in the lane, nearly stolen. Back to Selmer, and there's Casey, a right wing 3 is good. Jared Casey with his first 3, 10-2, Plainville up by 8. Boy, TMP just completely out of sync offensively. And we've seen that happen to this team. Hasn't been a lack of hustle, but just not being able to operate. Michael Lager in the lane, his floater is good. Took TMP almost 6 minutes to get their first field goal. They trail by 6. Casey open again for 3. No good, rebound fought for, and that's going to be a foul over the back on Carlin, and that is his second personal foul. So Joe Hurdle seeing his guys with some foul trouble. Tate Garcia checks in for TMP. He'll replace Carlin. 2:02 to go first quarter. TMP down 10-4. Selmer to Selmer. Into Casey, stolen by TMP. Here come the Monarchs on the run. Hayden Lowe, he is lightning fast and he hits the bucket. He has his first 2. It's a 4-point ball game and then a travel on the Cardinals. That's their 5th turnover. Back over to TMP. Well, maybe TMP needs to get the running game going because Hayden Lowe, if that was a track meet, he would have won that sprint by a long, long way.
Yeah, he just beat everybody down the floor, got the layup, and Monarchs need a couple of those layups to drop. They've missed a few layups.
TMP down by 4, which, as bad as the offense has gone so far, Luke Reuter looks inside for Garcia. Tate to Lager. Michael, little floater outside the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound. Lost his balance, gets it back, now to Lowe.
Boy, that was a great rebound. Great effort.
Hayden to Lager. Michael, 18-footer. It rims off, no good. Renz with the board. He can't finish it, gets it back, reverses, can't score it, and he's fouled. I would like to have that lid that's covering that bucket removed now if we could.
Oh, they have missed more point-blank shots here in the first quarter. Man.
Baresh called for the foul, his first, and Creighton Renz can't hit the free throw. TMP has missed their last 3 from the line. Second free throw for Creighton. 56% this season. On the way, and that one rims off, no good. So 4 in a row missed from the free throw line. 1:10 to go first quarter. TMP down by 4. Baresh throws it out to Rife. Clears it out. There's a long three-pointer. Good. For Tanner Copeland. He has 3. Couple three-pointers in this first quarter for bench players from Plainville, who led the Cardinals to a 7-point lead. Now Lager goes inside and lays it up. Michael Lager with 4 for TMP.
Well, they've got to keep attacking the basket.
13-8. Gillum just outside the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Reuter. Luke up to Hayden Lowe with 30 seconds. Hayden on the bounce. Now Lager. He'll spin in the lane. Plays it across to Renz. Creighton baseline against Gillum. Spins, shoots, and scores. First 2 for Creighton Renz. All of a sudden, it's a 3-point ball game. 13-10. 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Copeland drives in. Floater. Good. Tanner Copeland with a quick 5. 15-10. Down to 7 seconds. TMP up the floor. They need a shot. Lowe down the lane. Goes with the left hand and scores it. Hayden Lowe at the buzzer. And the Monarchs draw to within 3 after 1 quarter of play. Plainville 15. TMP 12. We're back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch basketball.
For over 60 years, Eagle Communications has been the leader in value and service. And over that time, our specialized teams have been helping businesses grow because Eagle is your one-stop for business solutions. We can provide the latest in hosted phone, reliable fiber internet, IT support, business compliance, and network planning. Plus, we offer affordable advertising on television, radio, and digital platforms. Call our employee owners today and let us serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
15-12, TMP trails as we start the second quarter. Tate Garcia, Hayden Lowe, Michael Lager, Creighton Renz, Luke Reuter for TMP, Hayden Friend, Chandler Selmer, Justin Rife, Hayden Gillum, and Ryan Baresh for Plainville. Cardinals with the basketball. Rife inside the arc. Now plays it outside to Selmer. Hayden Friend off a delay, off the glass, no. Rebound tip. TMP basketball. Michael Lager will play it up the floor to Lowe. Hayden comes in, plays it to Luke Reuter. Luke has it tipped out of bounds. It will stay with TMP.
Well, after that kind of messy first quarter, the Monarchs should feel pretty good about being only down 15-12 with a chance to get within 1 or tie it here.
Bruce Chu checks in for TMP. We'll give Luke Reuter a bit of a rest. Bruce had a nice game in Stockton. Gets the inbounds to Lager. Michael lost it for a second. Back to Bruce. He'll go inside. Plays it across to Renz. Layup is good. The assist from Bruce Chu. Creighton Renz with 4. It's a 1-point ball game, 15-14. Monarchs starting to click a little bit. There's a three-pointer, no good. But a foul is going to be called on Chu, and Baresh will go to the line to shoot 3.
Chu trying to close out, got there a little bit late, hit the forearm. But after starting just 2-11 from the field, the Monarchs have hit their last 4 shots.
That will help. Baresh misses the first free throw. It's the 7th team foul on TMP, so Plainville will be in the bonus the rest of the half. Second free throw, Baresh got it to go. His first point of the ball game, averages 2.8. And he will get the third. And that one is no good. Rebounded by Lager, way off the mark. 16-14, TMP could tie with the 2, take the lead with the 3. Trenton Mayo on the floor for Joe Hurdle. Chu on the right elbow. Bruce looking inside, skips it to Renz. Creighton drives against Gillum, had it knocked away. Lager will track it down for the Monarchs. Backside to Garcia. Tate will take the jumper for the tie. No good. That's a foul over the back on Creighton Renz. And that will be a 1-and-1 for Chandler Selmer.
Fouls on the Monarchs, number 33, Creighton Renz, his first.
That is the first foul on Creighton.
In for the Monarchs, number 10, Hayden
Lowe checks back in. He'll replace Mayo. So 1-and-1 for Chandler Selmer. 5'8" junior, 50% from the line this season. Free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by Renz. Tate Garcia was going after it, but, well.
A little bit of a mismatch against his teammate there.
A touch difference in size there. Monarchs trying to set the offensive set. Garcia swings it low, looks inside, zips it to Chu. Bruce off the glass and in. Bruce Chu with his first 2 of the ball game, and he is really starting to make some contributions for this TMP team.
Come off the bench and has a nice assist and a quick couple of points for the Monarchs.
And there's a steal by Lowe. It's a turnover. Here come the Monarchs up the floor. 3-on-2. Chu back to Lowe and gets it back, scores it, but he hadn't established himself in bounds before he got it back, and that's a TMP turnover. And I think if Bruce had that to do all over again, he would have just went to the rim with that ball.
Yeah, tried to make a pass that wasn't quite there.
Plainville gets it back. Casey looking inside, drug that pivot foot. It's the 7th Plainville turnover. Boy, TMP did a good job. Casey wanted to put that entry past the Monarchs, really crashing down on the inside. Tied at 16. TMP has not led in this ball game. They've trailed by as many as 7. Garcia far outside the right wing now. Hayden Lowe swings it around back to Garcia. Plays it to Renz in the lane, guarded by Casey. Creighton goes in, has it stripped away. Lager comes away at the loose change. He'll spin, fades away, shot partially blocked. Casey comes away with it for the Cardinals. Pushes it left to right for Plainville. Top side, Selmer. Skips it in the corner to Friend. Off the bounce, goes in, lays it up and in. First 2 for Hayden Friend. 18-16 Cardinals. .5:10 to play in the first half. Garcia plays it on the right elbow to Michael Lager. Now Renz backs it out, and that's an offensive foul. Creighton didn't like the call. That's a TMP turnover. And that is his second foul.
Monarchs, number 33, Creighton Renz, his second. In for the Monarchs, number 22, Chase Worth.
So Chase Worth checks in for TMP, and Renz will sit on the bench with 2 fouls. McFarland and Renz, the 2 leading scorers for the Monarchs, saddled with a little foul trouble with just under 5 minutes to play, and a foul on TMP.
Got away with a little bit of a shuffle of the foot first.
And Jared Casey will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 for the Cardinals. Not the guy you want at the line. He's pretty solid even as a freshman. Missed it. That's actually a double bonus, so it's not a 1-and-1. And Caleb Higgins will check in and replace Chase Worth. So Worth, McFarland, Renz, all with 2 fouls. Second free throw for Casey is good. He has 4 off the bench. Plainville's built that lead back up to 3 with 4:45 to play in the first half. Chu on the right wing for the Monarchs. Up top to Higgins, just inside the 3-point line. Now Low. Question is where does the offense come from now? Tate Garcia floats one up, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Casey. Up the floor to Selmer, fast break. Plays it right side to Baresh. Now Hayden Friend in the corner, pump fakes. Plays it underneath the Rife. Good positioning, he scores 2. That's 4 for Rife. 5 in a row by Plainville. They're up 21-16 with 4:10 to play in the first half. Hayden low. Boy, just picks up his dribble in the spot. There's a shot by Garcia, no good. Rebound by Plainville. Cardinals on the run. It's a 3-on-2, and Friend threw it away. It's a turnover. And Luke Reuter will check back in for TMP, replacing Tate Garcia. And Jared Mayers will check in for the Monarchs as well. They'll give Michael Lager a break with 3:53 to play in the first half. TMP had a stretch there at the end of the third quarter, or first quarter, Dave. Looking good, and then all of a sudden, the offense has decided to go south for what feels like spring right here in Hayes tonight.
Yeah, they have just hit pockets in this game where they cannot buy a basket.
Now, who's going to be the offensive spark for TMP? Low, plays it to Reuter, back to Hayden. 3:37 to play. And got a foul inside on TMP. It's going to be on Jared Mayers, sets an illegal screen. It's his first personal. Tanner Copeland back, the 5'9" sophomore for the Cardinals. Trenton Mayo will check in, replacing Bruce Chu. Back to Plainville. Left wing, Friend. Plays it inside. Mayers knocked it away for a second. Gillum got it back. Outside Copeland, sets the feet. Now Casey. Baresh drives to the rim. And what's the call? They're going to talk about it. Well, somebody's going to be mad at not sure who. And we're going to see. It's taken a long time.
Could be player control if nothing else.
And what's the call? 2 fouls on the play.
Got a double foul. The Monarchs number 2, Trenton Mayo. And a foul on
Okay, hold on.
How
do you have that?
I don't know.
You
Are
have
they
a
saying
player
they pushed?
control foul, but you also have a pushing foul. That makes absolutely no sense. If the push happened before the player control, then it should be, but now Plainville gets, it's a double foul, it should be a jump ball. Am I right?
Yep.
If it's a double foul, it should be a jump ball. That's the way the
Because
rules.
they're giving the advantage to Plainville.
Yeah. Boy, that's the wrong call. They blew the rule there. If it's a double foul, it's a jump ball. Possession goes to TMP as Baresh misses the free throw. It should be a jump ball. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what these guys are calling right here. Absolutely no clue. Baresh hits the free throw. He has 2, and now it's TMP basketball. You make sense out of that one.
I don't know.
First of all, theoretically, it shouldn't have been a player control foul.
Not
If
with
it was a
pushing.
push from behind. I don't get it. I don't always get a lot of things, but that's one of them that I think the officials blew, and Reuter lost it out of bounds. It's a turnover on TMP, and things going from bad to worse right now for the Monarchs, who trail by 6. Offensively, they just can't get anything going. Friend on the outside, kicks it out. Selmer a long 3. It is no good. Long rebound comes down, tracked down by Higgins. Caleb will put it on the floor, get it across the timeline. Reuter to Mayers. His layup is good. Jared Mayers with his first 2.
That was a big basket for the Monarchs right there. Kind of needed to break the drought.
Now they get it inside to Gillum, and they're going to call a foul on TMP on Mayers.
That was on the Monarchs number 41, Jared Mayers.
Jared Mayers is called for his second foul, and Hayden Gillum will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is good. He has 3. Gillum will shoot a second one and makes that one as well.
In for the Cardinals, number 5, Justin Rife.
24-18 as Rife will check back in. TMP down by 6. 2:25 to go here in the first half. Lowe, Mayers, Mayo, Higgins, and Reuter. Lowe in the lane, spins, shoots, can't score it. Rebound tipped around. Plainville has it. Casey plays it to Selmer, back to Casey. He'll drive with the right hand, put it off the glass, no. And Casey will go to the line to shoot 2.
There's going to be 25 fouls in this first half. Somewhere close to that.
Caleb Higgins picks up his first, and Casey will go to the line to shoot a pair, and he makes the first one. He has 5. And Lager will check back in for TMP to replace Higgins. Second free throw for Casey is good. He has 6. 26-18, largest lead for Plainville. TMP just hoping to hold serve the next 2:05. Had 12 at the end of the first quarter. They've only scored 6 points in the first 6 minutes of the second quarter. Right side Mayers. Plays it up top to Reuter. Luke on the dribble. If they're calling fouls, maybe that would have been one. Mayers at the elbow, extends it out to Reuter. A 3 from the corner is good. Luke Reuter hits a 3. TMP needed that one. 26-21. Now Friend left open from the corner, and he answers on the other end. 5 for Hayden Friend. 29-21. Minute and a half to play. First half. Mayers on the right wing. Plays it inside the Lager. A nice pass, no good. Rebound, tapped out. Hayden Lowe gets it into Lager. Michael goes up, and they're going to call a foul on Plainville. That's going to be on Hayden Gillum. That's his second. And Lager will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Free throw from Lager is good. 5 points here in the first half for Michael. 29-22, TMP down by 7. Second free throw for Lager. Rims in there. He has 6. 29-23. Minute 5 to play in the half. Friend drives baseline. Boy, just too easy that time for Hayden Friend. He has 7. 31-23. TMP's got a step in front of that. Low at the elbow for TMP. Now Mayers looks underneath. Lager from the elbow. No good. Rebound by Rye. Plainville could go up by double figures here. Selmer right wing. Plays it off to Casey. Skips it to Friend. Wide open 3. No good. Rebound tipped out. Plainville has it. Up top Casey. Drives with the left. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Jared Casey. His first. 9th turnover on Plainville.
And Lowe took the worst one of that. Fortunately, they just called 1 on that charging.
He took the other one too. I would love to get an explanation for that call earlier. I really would. Lager inside the line, had it knocked away. It's a steal. Here come the Cardinals. Friend with 8 seconds. Drives coast to coast, lays it up, no, and a blocking foul on Mayo. So Hayden Friend will go to the free throw line. Trenton Mayo is called for the foul with 6.3 seconds to go. That's 2 on Trenton. Free throw for Friend is short. And Higgins will check in and replace Logger. Second free throw for Friend, no good. Rebounded by Higgins. Up the floor to Lowe with 3 seconds. Hayden back to Higgins. Free throw line jumper off the glass and in. And is there a foul? No. But Caleb Higgins hits the bucket. He has 2. The Monarchs cut the Plainville lead to 6. At halftime, TMP 31. They trail 31-25. We got more coming from Al Billinger Fieldhouse. This is Monarch basketball.
For over 60 years, Eagle Communications has been the leader in value and service. And over that time, our specialized teams have been helping businesses grow because Eagle is your one-stop for business solutions. We can provide the latest in hosted phone, reliable fiber internet, IT support, business compliance, and network planning. Plus, we offer affordable advertising on television, radio, and digital platforms. Call our employee owners today and let us serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northbridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties. Construction, designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Wurtenberger Construction. M&D Incorporated does trenching for sewer, water, electric, and gas. They also dig basements and make building pads. M&D Excavating, building the backbone of our community. Insurance Planning Incorporated, insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and AgPro Crop Insurance. Offices at Hayes, Great Bend, and Russell. Home Oil and Supply, 24-hour card fueling, bulk delivery of gas and fuel. Proud to support TMP and Hayes High. Serving the Hayes area since 1963. Home Oil and Supply. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks and vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayschevrolet.com. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Master Cleaners, 200 West 8th in Hayes. World of Wheels. At World of Wheels, they offer quality vehicles at affordable prices. Their customers mean the world to them at World of Wheels, 426 East 8th in Hayes. Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart of Hayes. APAC has proven itself to be unsurpassed in quality and safety for highway construction. In fact, APAC is recognized as having one of the very best safety records in the industry. APAC, giving you a smooth ride. Carpet One of Hayes, Vidstem Decorating Center, providing you the quality, service, selection, and value since 1945. Nobody does it better than Carpet One, Vidstem Decorating Center. Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, where the fire's always burning. Whiskey Creek. Commercial Builders, on time, on target, on budget. Commercial Builders. Redeem Designs, screen print, embroidery, design, where you'll find better ideas, better designs, better people. Come experience the best at 2204 Vine in Hayes. Redeem Designs. James Motor Company, proud to serve our hometown athletes. They have an excellent selection of new and used Buick, Cadillac, and GMC vehicles. See the good guys for the best deal around. James Motor Company, 13th and Main in Hayes. And Eagle Communications, our community connected. It's our high school sports sponsors this year on Eagle TV. This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northbridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes, Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today, 628-6712. Lifetime Dental Care. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. Mary Ann, Bonnie, and the staff at Bernie's Hamburger House is at 17th and Vine in Hayes. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Call Patty Bacon Ryan today. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable with quality products they stand behind. See them at their new location north of Hayes or online at homesteelsiding.com. Thirsties. Before the game, during the game, after the game. Enjoy great food and a great atmosphere at Thirsties.
Welcome back to Albillinger Fieldhouse. The TMP Monarchs trail 31-25 as we get ready to start the third quarter. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber. Dave, Monarchs in foul trouble that first half. Offensively weren't clicking. What's the key to the second half to overcome what is a 6-point deficit and get a win?
You got to put that first half behind him. So hard to find a rhythm when there are so many fouls called in that first half, and the Monarchs still within 6 points here. They just got all their starters back on the floor. Just got to start working that, pounding into the basket and cleaning the boards.
Hayden Friend will drive right to the rim for Plainville and get an easy layup. That will not make Joe Hurdle happy. 9 in the ball game for Friend. It's back to an 8-point lead, 33-25. Well, I guess we should talk defensively. You have to get in front of number 10.
Yeah, somebody has to cut the ball off.
Left side, McFarland. Man-to-man defense by Plainville. Friend will get the defensive assignment on McFarland. TMP will see if they can't get some kind of a bucket. Backside low, gets it inside to Renz. He's double teamed. Now in some trouble off the glass. Tough shot, tough angle. Creighton Renz with 6. 33-27. Starting the second half for Plainville is Jared Copeland, Hayden Gillum, Justin Reif. And a foul is going to be called against Chase Worth, and he's just picked up his third. I mean, can he not stand his ground at all?
No, evidently not.
I mean, they're calling it both ways. I get it. But you've got to let a guy stand his ground. The official says he's putting his arm into his back, but if that's the case and he's pushing and I'm not seeing it, inside, shot, no. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Hayden Gillum. That's his third, and that is a Plainville turnover, number 10 on the Cardinals.
That was on the Cardinals, number 25, Hayden Gillum, his third. In for the Monarchs, number 50, Michael Walker.
So 6:59 to go, third quarter. TMP down by 6 with the basketball. Willie Wilkerson will check back in at the next dead ball. Boy, if I'm TMP, I go right after Gillum and see if we can't pick up foul number 4. Now McFarland in the corner for TMP. The Monarchs will run the offense. Hayden Lowe swings that left hand into circular motion and says, let's rerun it, fellas. McFarland left wing. He has not got very many open looks tonight for TMP. Lowe gets it to Reuter in the lane. Shot up and in. Boy, Luke did a nice job flashing to the high post there. 33-29. TMP down by 4. 6:20 to play in the third quarter. Boy, wide open. Baresh steps into a 3, misses it. Rebound by Lager. Michael will dribble it up for a little bit, hands it off to McFarland. One thing I love about Michael Lager, Creighton Renz, when they go after a rebound, when they grab it, they keep it up high. Lager in the lane, goes up, leans it, can't get it, goes back. No, but a foul on the Cardinals. Who is that against? If that's against Gillum, that would be his 4th. It is. Hayden Gillum has just picked up his 4th foul at the 5:55 mark of the third quarter.
That's big because Wilkerson's sitting down here waiting to go in for him.
Lager at the free throw line makes the free throw. Michael with 7. And Willie Wilkerson will check in, and Hayden Gillum going to have to sit the rest of the third quarter, you have to figure. Lager's second free throw, perfect. Michael 4 out of 4 from the line tonight. He has 8 points. It's a 2-point ball game, 33-31. Baresh now in the lane. That's going to be a travel. It's going to be called against Copeland. Good team defense by TMP. Back over to the Monarchs. Chance to tie with the 2, take the lead with the 3.
Yep, big possession right here. Nice run by the Monarchs.
TMP will box it around the inside. They get it to Renz. Goes up and under, can't score it, but he's fouled by Wilkerson, who picks up his 3rd foul. And he puts his hands up, and then a technical foul is called against the Cardinals. Willie Wilkerson picks up his, and Hayden Friend gets called for the technical foul, so that's his 2nd. So Creighton Renz will shoot 2 free throws. and then the technical free throws, and then TMP will get the ball.
Boy, big foul and technical foul.
Renz hits the first free throw. He has 7.
Can really change the complexion of this game right now.
Second free throw for Creighton Renz on the way. Good. He hits them both.
Expect McFarland will step up there now.
He has 8. And David McFarland will step up to the line to shoot 2 for TMP on the technical, and he misses the first one. To give TMP their first lead of the ball game, McFarland missed them both.
And for the Cardinals, 0, Chase Selmer.
Chase Selmer will check in for
Number 12, Chandler
it's TMP's basketball.
Selmer. 35, Jared Casey.
Jared Casey checks in. Chandler Selmer checks in. TMP will have the ball tied at 33. 8 in a row scored by TMP after that layup by Friend to start the third quarter. Hayden Lowe, he's fouled at the top of the key by Chase Selmer.
And we've questioned some of the fouls, but
Chase Selmer, his first.
they questioned the last one. Last two they've questioned, I'm thinking those were pretty obvious.
Yeah, pretty big one. Can't reach and slap a guy across the arm.
Well, you heard the slap from.
Yeah, up here. Inbounds for the Monarchs. They get it into Creighton Renz. Creighton on the bounce, looking for some help. Needs the guard to help him out. Now he's in trouble, gets it to McFarland. David inside, spins it up with the left hand and scores. He has 4. It's a 35-33 lead for TMP. Casey at 3 on the other end. No, it went over the backboard, shot blocked. Technically that should be a dead ball. It should be TMP basketball. If the ball goes up and over any portion of the backboard,
It's out of
doesn't
bounds.
matter which way it goes, it's out of bounds. There have been some pretty obvious black and white calls that these officials have missed tonight. And the free throw is no good by Chase Selmer. Carlin will check back in and replace McFarland, who picked up his 3rd foul. Free throw good by Selmer. He has 4. And the TMP lead is 1, 35-34 with 4:55 to play. And that ball's knocked away. It will stay with the Monarchs. 4:47 to play third quarter. TMP basketball brought to you by State Glass Company, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, and Linda Seibel, and by Lifetime Dental Care. TMP needs to get the inbounds, and they get it, and it's stolen away. Boy, a bad turnover by the Monarchs. Layup is good on the other end by Chase Selmer. And Plainville back on top, 36-35. And a timeout, TMP. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here with 4:31 to play in the third quarter, and TMP trailing 36-35. Monarch basketball brought to you by Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, M&D of Hayes, Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Hertz Rent-A-Car, Lewis Automotive Group, and by Insurance Planning. 4:31 to go here in the third, and boy, the thing's still just kind of trudging along both ways. Of course, you almost expected a little bit of that because of the vast similarities between these two teams, because of what they run, because they know what to expect from each other. But at the same time, when it comes down to hitting shots, neither team doing a really good job of that tonight.
Yeah, been a bit of a struggle both ways.
Inbounds deep in the backcourt to Garcia. Tate will run the offense against Chandler Selmer. Plays it left side to Renz. Creighton goes in, goes off the glass and scores. Creighton Renz in double figures now with 10, 37-36. TMP by a point with 4:15 to play in the third. Cardinals have it back. Selmer plays it in the corner to Copeland. He looks inside to Reif. He gets it, reverses it up and in. Justin Reif with 6. 38-37, Cardinals by a point. Well, now we're into a back and forth. Lowe Looking, plays it to Renz. He drives again, spins, has his shot blocked. Rebound by Wright, plays it up the floor to Chase Selmer. All knocked out of bounds by Hayden Lowe, and it will stay with the Cardinals.
What an effort. That was all hustle, all heart by Lowe to get back and knock that one out. Not give up the easy layup.
3:44 to go. Third quarter, the inbounds deep to Reif. Now plays it to Selmer, drives in, cut off. Now back out to Reif. Selmer has it again. They'll swing it up top to Chase Selmer. Now Chandler Selmer with it. Plays it to Casey. Guarded. There's a long three by Selmer. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Hayden Lowe has it. Pushes it up the floor to Garcia, who wasn't ready for the pass. And it's a turnover on the Monarchs.
You got to be looking, though. I mean,
yeah, that's more on Tate Garcia than it is Hayden Lowe.
In for the Cardinals, number 30.
When you're running the fast break, you never know, so you have to be aware and at least look, bust your tail, but have an eye out for the ball. Back over to Plainville with the Cardinals in a 1-point advantage. Inside Reif, guarded by Lager. Kick it back out to Tanner Copeland. He is dangerous from outside. And a foul is going to be called on Tate Garcia. Third team foul, first on Tate. 3:08 to play in the third quarter. TMP down 38-37. Chandler Selmer will inbound. Gets it to Tanner Copeland. Now Casey, guarded by Renz. Selmer back to Casey. He pump fakes with the left hand, skips it across. Selmer in the lane, knocked away. Loose ball out of bounds off of TMP. It will stay with Plainville with 2:51 to play.
Hayden Lowe getting after it on the defensive end.
Chase Selmer, now Tanner Copeland. Jared Casey with that left hand. He's going to go right to the rim, lays it up, can't score, but he's fouled. You got to know that he's left-handed, and he is strong dribbling that way. That foul on Hayden Lowe. That's his first, fourth team foul, and Jared Casey, 3 out of 4 from the line tonight, will shoot 2. And the first one is good. Chu will check back for TMP.
In for the Monarch, number 20, Bruce Chu.
39-37 Plainville. Second free throw from Casey is on the way, and it is good. That's 8 for Casey, 40-37. TMP down by 3, 2:40 to play here in the third quarter. Hayden Lowe into the front court. Right side to Lager. Michael spins against Casey, goes to the rim and lays it in. Michael Lager in double figures with 10.
Boy, they needed that too.
40-39, TMP down by a point. Selmer lost his footing, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession will go to TMP. That's a Cardinal turnover. Chase Selmer came around the screen, lost his footing, tried to push the ball away, and then Tate Garcia jumped on it, and Cardinals jumped on it. Jump ball, possession TMP. Tate might not be very big, but he is a scrappy fella. Right side, Chu. Bounce pass inside, trying to find Michael Lager. Jared Casey overplaying on the top side and knocked it out of bounds. TMP will keep the possession. 3 across the lane. Tate Garcia out near the top of the key. Chu with the inbound, he threw it away. He thought Garcia was cutting out that way, and Tate cut back, and that's a TMP turnover. McFarland will check in, and will replace Garcia.
In for the Monarchs, number 4, David McFarland.
Now McFarland has to be very careful with 3 fouls. They cannot afford him to pick up his 4th. On right side, Selmer, a long 3 for Copeland, short. Rebound off McFarland's face, Reif inside. Back to Copeland, drives baseline to Reif, lays it up, can't score it. Rebounded by Chandler Selmer, and it's stolen away by TMP. And then a foul is going to be called on the Cardinals. I believe it's on Casey. That is on Casey. That is his second.
Fouls on the Cardinals, number 35, Jared Casey. The second.
16 foul on Plainville, 14 fouls on TMP. Monarchs trail by a point, 1:35 to play in the third quarter. TMP has scored 14 points here in the third. McFarland nearly lost it. Throws it up, a wild shot. Chu with the rebound, and he scores. Bruce with 4. You could almost say that was an assist. Casey on the other end, no. Rebounded by McFarland. David will push it up, a 1-point lead. Just didn't feel comfortable leading that one all the way up the floor. Now he plays it to Hayden Lowe, and a near turnover by TMP. Hayden's going to let things settle down a little bit. That's your senior leadership right there as he picks up his dribble. And that's going to be a travel on Creighton Renz. Creighton will play it back to the official, and Carlin will check back in and replace McFarland. I think Joe Hurdle said, I've rolled my dice enough here in this quarter with David out there at 3 fouls. Plainville will have it. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. TMP by 1. Copeland pump fakes an air ball, rebounded by Selmer. Shot blocked by Lager. Bruce Chu up the floor for TMP. Had it stripped away from behind, got it back, and a jump ball. It's going to be a turnover on the Monarchs. Bruce getting some instruction from his head coach. Jared Copeland back in for Plainville. 41-40 TMP. 36.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Cardinals with the basketball. Copeland plays it left side to Selmer. Gets a screen from Wright. Little pick and go. There's a long three-pointer up, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Plainville. It is TMP basketball. Justin Reif was hoping for a foul call. Wasn't going to get it. 18 seconds left to go in the quarter. TMP by a point. They've led by as many as 2. Renz on the outside. Creighton plays it to Bruce Chu. Free throw line jumper for Bruce. Off the mark, rebounded by Casey with 3. Looks up the floor. He's going to have to heave it from the volleyball spike line. No good, and that's the end of the third quarter. TMP 41, Plainville 40. We are back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch basketball. TMP 41, Plainville 40. As we start the fourth quarter, it will be Monarch basketball. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber. Big opportunity for this team, Dave, to get a statement win against a good Plainville team here at the Fieldhouse.
Yeah, they've fought and clawed and scratched their way to a 1-point lead here at the break going into the fourth period.
Here's a handoff to Luke Reuter, and he's fouled up top. Luke will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 for TMP. Place that he has not been very comfortable this season. Jared Copeland picks up his 3rd. So Reuter at the line. 5 points tonight, 3 in the first half, 2 here in the second. First one on the way is good. 6 points for Reuter. TMP by 2. It's 42-40. Second free throw for Luke. Junior eyes it. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound comes down to Hayden Friend. TMP by 2. Plainville pushes. Friend set that entire third quarter after him. He lays that one up and in after he picked up the technical foul. We're tied at 42 points apiece. Chris Dries, head coach for Plainville, I think making a statement right there. Hayden Lowe in on the block. Plays to McFarland, top of the key. David Dice is in the lane. Low pass, now top of the key. Lowe for three on the way. Good. Hayden Lowe hits the three. He has 5. The Monarchs lead 45-42.
The senior with a big shot.
Inside, Wilkerson double teamed. His shot off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Renz. Creighton up the floor to Chase Worth. Chase goes in, lays it up and in. The Monarchs by 5. Worth with his first 2. 47-42 TMP. Friend thought about pulling up for 3. Now Wilkerson in the lane, and that's going to be a foul called on Renz.
Well, they've called that consistently all night. That's one thing I can say.
I will agree with you on that. They get it into Wilkerson. Now Friend back to Wilkerson, goes in and scores it. Tough one for Willie Wilkerson, his first 2 of the ball game. It's a 3-point TMP lead, 47-44, 6:41 to go. McFarland has been quiet offensively for TMP. Now Lowe, free throw line jumper for Hayden. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Renz, but that's going to be a foul over the back on Chase Worth, who's just picked up his 4th foul. I was surprised the whistle didn't come a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Plainville on the offensive set. Wilkerson at the free throw line. It spins it back to Friend, who's guarded by Lowe. A little bit of a screen and go. Now Casey with the basketball. Hands it off to Friend. Left-handed drive. Lost control of it in the lane. It's a 3-on-1 for the Monarchs. Lowe to McFarland. Layup, no. Knocked out of bounds. Off of TMP. Good hustle by Plainville. That's tough to see right there.
Yep.
The official had the best look at it. But, boy, Plainville defensively stops a 3-on-1 against the Monarchs. Cardinals with the basketball after turning it over on their last possession. In the lane, Friend floats it up and in. Hayden Friend starting to take over. He has 13. TMP by 1, 47-46. 4 in a row by Plainville after TMP had went up by 5. Lowe, now McFarland. David spins, lost his balance, kept his dribble, and didn't turn the ball over. Hayden Lowe again. Right side to Renz. Creighton goes inside, looking for some help. Plays it across to McFarland. Step back 3 from the corner. Missed everything. Rebounded by Copeland. David a little bit too much mustard on that one. Plainville a chance to regain the lead. Casey top of the key. Hesitation inside. Offensive foul is called against Jared Casey as David McFarland took a shot, and it's a turnover on the Cardinals.
Yeah, good job, good hustle by McFarland to get in position. I think he took it from the front and then from the back as well as he got knocked into his own player. Like a pinball.
Well, Joe Hurdle's going to have to pay up on some Gatorades tomorrow in practice. McFarland dribbles up for TMP. Low right wing. Boy, if he looked back. Now he gets it in the lane to Renz. Spins, shot up and in over Wilkerson. Creighton Renz with 12, 49-46. TMP back by 3. There's Friend for 3. Good. Hayden Friend hits the 3. Timeout Plainville. So Friend with 16. It is a full 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. We are tied at 49 points apiece with 4:39 to play in the ball game. TMP basketball brought to you by Hayes Chevrolet, Discount Siding, Fort Hayes Auto Sales, High Plains Roofing, Classic Quality Body Shop, Roof Masters, HayesPost.com, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Well, Hayden Friend starting to take over here in this fourth quarter, Dave Barber. I think he might have been simmering over there on the sidelines after picking up that technical foul.
He's definitely got some fresh legs and he had some time to think about it for sure, and he's like you said, come out, and the Monarchs are going to have to. Yeah, he's tough to defend because you have to respect his ability to drive in the paint, but you also have to be ready to get a hand in his face on the three.
Monarch basketball tied at 49. Friend with the defense on David McFarland. David really doing a good job handling it. Reuter now low to McFarland as he gets into the lane. Goes up, tough shot for David, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Wilkerson. Plays it up the floor to Reif, now to Friend on the fast break. Steps back to Copeland. Jared with the dribble, plays it left side to Friend. Skips it inside. Reif skips it over to Copeland. Gets a screen. Nope, now Wilkerson knocked away by McFarland, and David just about got his hand on it. Plainville on Friday night against Hill City, a double overtime win against the Ringnecks at home. So they're no strangers to long ball games. Here comes Friend. Baseline jumper. It is no good. Rebounded by Wilkerson. Spins with the left hand and scores. Willie Wilkerson with 4. All of a sudden, Plainville back on top. It's 51 to 49. A 5-0 run by the Cardinals with 3:40 to play. Low to Michael Lager. Michael back to Hayden Lowe, gets a screen from McFarland, who punches back out. Three-pointer guarded, no good. Rebound, fought for. Michael Lager tracks it down for TMP. Now Michael will get it to Creighton Renz, who will get it to Hayden Lowe with 3:18 to play. Plenty of time left in this one, and Monarchs take a breather. Left side, David looks inside, now finds Renz. Creighton goes up off the glass, can't score it. Tipped, rebound to McFarland, to Reuter. Pump fakes in the corner, a 3 on the way. It is no good, rebounded by Wilkerson. That baby rimmed in and came right back out. Friend, coast to coast, plays it. Now Reif, pump fake inside the line, shot blocked by Lager. Reif gets it back now to Copeland with 2:47 to play. Left wing Friend, you got to watch out for that dribble drive. Hayden Lowe really sets himself up well on the screen. Now Reif on the elbow, kicks it back to Friend. He'll drive inside, floats it up, can't score it. Rebound Wilkerson, but a foul is going to be called on Luke Reuter, and Willie Wilkerson will go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws for Plainville. Wilkerson, 37% from the free throw line this season. He has 2 of them coming. First one is on the way, no good. And not a horrible form. Sometimes it just doesn't go. Wilkerson gets the second one as Chase Worth replaces Michael Lager. Second free throw, Wilkerson. He sunk it. He has 5 now for Plainville. And the Cardinal lead is 3, 52 to 49 with 2:25 to play. Lowe walks it across for TMP. It is a 6-0 run right now by the Cardinals. Right side, Creighton Renz. I would reset and get Creighton to where he can go with his right hand. Reuter top of the key to Chase Worth. He drives inside. Plays it back to Reuter. Luke to Worth. Top of the key low. Hayden drives in the lane. Cut off now to Worth. Plays it to Reuter. A tie in the corner for 3. Good! Luke Reuter hits the 3. He has 9. A timeout by Joe Hurdle. And we'll see, is it a full timeout or a 30-second timeout? It is a full timeout for TMP. We'll take it with you. 1:53 to go. We're tied at 52. This is Monarch basketball.
For over 60 years, Eagle Communications has been the leader in value and service. And over that time, our specialized teams have been helping businesses grow because Eagle is your one-stop for business solutions. We can provide the latest in hosted phone, reliable fiber internet, IT support, business compliance, and network planning. Plus, we offer affordable advertising on television, radio, and digital platforms. Call our employee owners today and let us serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Well, I hope you got your tickers going. 52-52, a minute 53 to go in this one. Luke Reuter hits a corner three for TMP when the Monarchs really needed it after Plainville had scored 6 in a row. And now it comes down to defense and blocking out because Plainville has done some good jobs on the boards here in the second half.
Yeah, you got to find where Wilkerson is get a hit into him because he's fighting hard for offensive rebounds.
That's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Because he is a rather well put together chap. They look inside to Wilkerson, and TMP tips it away. It's stolen. Chase Worth on the defense tipped it away, and Hayden Lowe came away with the loose ball. Now Hayden to McFarland. David, top of the key, 2, knocks it in. David hits the long 2. He has 6. The Monarchs back up 54-52. Friend on the other end dumps it inside to Reif. He can't shoot it in, but he is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. And you have to honor Hayden Friend when he gets in there like that. Drew the defense up and just dumped it inside to his big fellas. Creighton Renz has picked up his 4th foul. Hayden Gillum back in for Plainville. Justin Reif at the line, 53% from the line this season with a minute 19 to go. His team down by 2. Free throws on the way, good. Reif hit that one, he has 7. Boy, this game is pretty much just like I expected it to be. Second free throw from Reif is on the way for the tie, it's good, he hits them both. Justin Reif with 8, 2 for 2 from the line. We're tied at 54, a minute 18 to play in this one. Left side, McFarland. David looks inside to Chase Worth. He's double teamed. Shot blocked. Boy, that's a shot Chase should have just left alone and caught a break as Plainville threw it away going out on the fast break.
Caught a big break right there.
Chase stands 6 foot on a good day. Justin Reif is 6'3" at least. And he got the shot block. Lowe looking inside, looking for some help, gets it to Luke Reuter, 50 seconds left to go. Now if you're the Monarchs, do you look for your best shot or do you try and run some time? I expect Joe Hurdle to call a timeout pretty soon. Luke Reuter inside, off the glass and in. Luke in double figures with 11. The Monarchs up by 2.
Look for your best shot, like you said.
Inside Reif, spins, offensive foul called against Justin Reif. It's his 2nd foul. A turnover on Plainville with 28.5 seconds to go, and Chris Drees wants a timeout. We are going to keep it right here with 28.5 seconds left to go in the ball game. That is a huge, huge call as Creighton Renz sat in there with 4 fouls. It was either going to be Creighton's 5th or what was called the charge, a big defensive stop by TMP.
Yeah, you know, you've seen those calls go either way a lot of times. You just don't know. And maybe not as much. He sold it well. We'll give him that.
Well, now if you're TMP, you have to expect the full court pressure from Plainville. If Plainville doesn't get a steal or a turnover of some kind, I would assume as soon as TMP gets the ball across half court, Cardinals have to be fouling, don't you think?
Yeah, I imagine even if it's they don't get steal on the original pass inbounds, maybe one more, you got to be looking to foul and extend the game.
9 team fouls on the Cardinals, so the next foul will be a double bonus for TMP. So a little bit of relaxation on that if you're a Monarch fan. Free throw shooting percentages for TMP. Expect David McFarland, 81%. Hayden Lowe on the floor, 64%. Michael Lager, 65%. Creighton Renz, 56%. Luke Reuter will inbound it. He is 33%. And here comes the inbound. They're looking for McFarland. They get it to Renz. Creighton will put it on the floor. Looking for some help, nearly traveled with it. Now to Reuter, and they foul Luke. And Chandler Selmer says, wait, I didn't foul him, but if you're going to foul somebody, percentage-wise, that's the guy, although Luke has come up big with 6 points here in the fourth quarter, including the go-ahead bucket just a moment ago. And it's a double bonus for Reuter. First foul on Selmer. This first one's a huge one. It is on the way and no good. A lot of times this free throw comes right upstairs.
Yep.
It is a mental factor. 20.9 seconds left to go, TMP by 2. Reuter wants to at least make it a 3-point ball game with this free throw, and that one's no good as well. A little bit too much on it. 56-54, here comes Plainville. They get it to Hayden Friend. He drives. Timeout by the Cardinals with 15.3 seconds left to go. It's a full timeout. We're going to keep it right here because, well, it's just too darn exciting to turn away. And with 15.3 seconds left to go, now TMP has to be careful defensively. I would expect Plainville to look for a dribble drive with Hayden Friend, and then I would be surprised if Tanner Copeland doesn't come back out on the floor, although he hasn't checked in yet. He's still standing on the sideline, so I would look for Friend to drive. I look for Gillum and Reif to be just outside the blocks. And then if the defense collapses on Friends, they'll kick to him. And look out for Jared Casey, the left-handed fireballer freshman on the outside.
Yeah, that's the options, and it's going to be in Friends. He's the quarterback. It'll be in his hands to start the set. And you know he's going to look to push. And like you said, either hit those two on the baseline if the defense draws in, or kick it clear out to that three-point line.
Now Reif is in. He'll inbound it.
It's a lot
you
to
have
defend.
Chase Selmer on the block. Jared Casey lining up on the block. Hayden Gillum lines up on the left elbow. So TMP will not deny Friend the basketball. They'll let him catch it close to midcourt. Friend on the drive, looks for Casey. It's not there. Now he'll drive into the bucket, lays it up. No good, but he was fouled, and that was very close to a potential three-point play.
Yep.
That TMP foul will be called on Luke Reuter. That's his second. And Friend goes to the free throw line where he is 0 for 2 this game. Front end is on the way, and no good, he missed it. Friend misses the free throw.
And you've got to block out right here.
And Joe Hurdle wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. It's another one we're going to keep right here. So check the tickers again. Bob Huggins would have had the defibrillator go off. If you watched him last night, that was actually kind of scary. I'm glad he's okay, even though I don't really like him as a coach, but you don't want anything bad to happen. So let's skip that and talk about TMP basketball. Timeout on the floor for the Monarchs. Joe Hurdle, I'm assuming, is going to say, hey, be careful. They might miss this one intentionally, and you've got to block out. Everybody has to block out. Your two guys have got to block out, and you've got to block out the shooter. Now, here's the deal. You're going to look at the two guys that are going to be lined up on the blocks for Plainville. Your best rebounder, you're going to look at, and you're probably going to pinch down on him. That's Hayden Gillum, who has 6 rebounds. You got to figure Justin Reif at 5.7 rebounds. You're going to pinch one of those, leave one-on-one with the other, and then you got to block out the shooter.
Yep, it's assignment. I know Coach Hurdle talked about that, an assignment game tonight, and who executes the plays down the stretch. And right now, it's all about the rebound. And I would be surprised if, like you said, they don't try and miss this one.
TMP will hustle out, and the Monarchs will have Chase Worth blocking out on Justin Reif.
Yep.
It'll be Creighton Renz blocking out on Hayden Gillum, and it'll be, I would guess, it's going to be low on the shooter. There's a shot up. Friend hits the second one, so he didn't miss it on purpose. The TMP inbounds. They get it to Chase Worth, and they mug Chase with 7.3 seconds left to go, and he'll go to the free throw line. A 48% free throw shooter. Do you think Plainville would think anything if Chase just acted like he hurt his ankle or something, couldn't shoot these free throws? Would that be possible? But he's going to
He's gonna
knock them both down.
That's right.
That foul was on Friend. That's his third. And Chase 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Or make that 1 for 1. He makes that one. It's a 2-point ball game. He has 3.
Big one right here. Kind of long line drove that one home.
Hey, doesn't matter.
That's right. It went in.
Second free throw for Chase. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Plainville. Hayden Friend, a three-pointer for the win. It's on the way, no good. Rebounded by McFarland. The ball game is over, and the TMP Monarchs pick off the upset over the Plainville Cardinals. 57-55, TMP with the victory. The Monarchs are Mid-Continent League champions. And boy, another huge home win for this team.
Yeah, they had to show a lot of heart tonight to earn this one, because it was just a battle for both of these teams to really get anything to work right, it seemed like, and it just was, they both worked so hard, just watching the game wore you out. But yeah, big win here for the Monarchs tonight, and claim that MCL title.
In so many ways, I mean, this is just, what an accomplishment by this team. Something that not very many expected, and they had to earn every bit of it. You look at what they had to do down the stretch. Wins over Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Plainville. The upper echelon of the Mid-Continent League, and TMP got it done.
Yeah, they did, and they, lost to a couple of those teams along the way in the Mid-Continent League tournament. Got their statement games in the league play regular season. So, yeah, it's impressive effort. I can't say enough about how hard these kids have worked.
TMP wins it 57-55. The Monarchs improved to 11-8 on the season and 8-1 in league play. Plainville drops to 13-7 and 6-3 in the league. If you're watching on Hayes Post or Eagle TV, we'll end our broadcast right here. If you're listening on 99 KZ Country, more's coming up from Al Billinger Fieldhouse. This is Monarch Basketball.
This high school sports presentation is sponsored by Kerner Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, providing personalized chiropractic care so you can live your life. Find us in the Northridge Plaza, Hayes. Thomas More Prep Marion. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Service Master Clean of Hayes. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam.